Tennessee Titans fans, the Titans play the Colts this Sunday in their first AFC South matchup. The Titans 0-2, the Colts 2-0. Very different starts to the seasons for both of these teams. And Zaire Franklin has some things to say about Cam Ward. He got some words that he would like to bring to the table, that he would like to bring forth about Cam Ward, namely the touchdown throw that Cam Ward had this past Sunday. Let's hear what good old Zaire Franklin's got to say.
I mean, I hope he throws that play again. Like, it wasn't a good throw. But, I mean, he's a talented player. So, you know, like I said, he can make all those throws. His arm angle, obviously, is exceptional. He's got a zip in the ball. Like I said, he's the number 1 overall pick for a reason. I was a fan of him when he was in college. But, you know, when you got a guy like that that's able to make plays, you know, you just got to make sure you stay on your assignments. But hopefully he throws the ball again. I mean, I hope he throws that play again. Like,
a couple things. You just got to stay on your assignments. Okay, well, the Rams did. It's not like on the touchdown play, it's not like the receiver was just standing over there by himself with nobody near him. There were 2 Rams right there. It's just Cam threw it to where only his guy could get it. So you could stay on your assignment all you want to. If he's going to drop it right in the breadbasket 30 yards on a line to where only his guy can get to it, you can be on whatever assignment you want to be on. You're still not going to make the play. Also, what's Zaire Franklin going to do? What, are you a corner? Are you a corner? Like, are you going to be covering Alec Iomanor? Are you going to be covering any of the receivers? Like, what are you going to do? Run downfield and make a tackle? Like, what? But now I will say this. I'll give him credit. I'm going to try to read between the lines of what I think he meant when he said it's not a good throw. I think what he probably meant is it's not a throw that you would advise your quarterback to make normally. It's not the throw like you always hear the cardinal sin for a quarterback is throwing against your body. You never want to be rolling out right and then throw back to the left. You never want to be rolling out left and then try to throw back to the right. That's the cardinal sin. But if you can do it, like if you can get away with it and if you can be smart with it to not just do it when it's not there, that's one thing. I think what Zaire Franklin meant is that's not a throw that a quarterback should be able to make or that they should do. But like I think Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, different guys like that have proven, like if you can do it, like if you can get the ball there without putting it in harm's way, go for it. Go ahead. And if Cam Ward's going to be one of those guys that can get away with throwing a ball back all the way across the field because he knows he can get it there, by all means, go ahead. But as far as Zaire Franklin saying that's not a good throw, first of all, that's just outrageous. It's a phenomenal throw. It was the best throw of week 2 for sure. To say it's not a good throw, that's insane. What I think he meant is it's not a throw that you would normally do. Like it's a risky throw, I guess is what he would say. But that's kind of who Cam Ward is. Like, and to be fair, Zaire Franklin said that. He went on to say, hey, he can make those plays. That's kind of why he went number 1 overall, is because he has potential to do stuff like that right there. So it's not even that I am so much arguing like with the idea that, hey, that's a crazy throw to make. But to dare sit here and be like, I wish he'd try that against us. Like, who are y'all? The Colts defense is so vaunted. I know. Like, I mean, you tell me, if he got away with it against the Rams, I'll take my chances with the Colts. Like, I mean, I know the Colts are 2-0 and they're riding this Daniel Jones high, whatever. They couldn't stand him 2 weeks ago. They were crying into their little bonnets because AR got looked over for Daniel Jones. Now all of a sudden they're talking themselves into a Super Bowl with Daniel Jones. But like, Sorry if I feel like if you're going to get away with that throw against the Rams, I think like you're not going to be scared to try it against the Colts defense that gave up over 300 yards to Bo Nix, who looked horrible against the Titans in week 1. Like, whatever. I just think this is Zaire Franklin being who he's the same guy who confidently sat there and said Justin Herbert's not a top 5 quarterback in the league. Like, this is just kind of that Patrick Beverly in the NBA type thing to a lesser extent, because Patrick Beverly's like a different breed, but like it's that same concept of just like, I'm just going to say stuff. And like, to be fair, our own guy, Jeffrey Simmons in Nashville, has said some stupid stuff before too, before a game about the other team. And so I, for one, hope Cam Ward sees this clip. I hope that someone has brought it to his attention. And I'm going to talk more about it on the podcast tomorrow at 1 Eastern, noon Central. But this could be a real season changer early on in the season for the Titans if they're able to put something together here. And most of all, you see that Colts-Titans rivalry doesn't really go away. Jeffrey Simmons said yesterday, we don't like them, they don't like us. It's true. Colts and Titans don't like each other very much. Colts have won the last 4 times in a row over the Titans. Before that, the Titans had beaten the Colts 5 times in a row. There's a lot of bad blood. A lot of bad blood between these two teams, and they'll play each other for the first of 2 times on Sunday. And Zaire Franklin says, I wish he'd try it. I wish he'd try to make that throw. Okay. Not a good throw. It's just not a good throw. Whatever, bro. I know you're used to, well, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Hopes and dreams, everybody. Bye.